provides for the arrangements whereby ministers resign from government. Can I ask the Taoiseach, first of all, if the Green ministers have submitted resignations to him and if they have indicated a date to him as to when they are resigning from government? Secondly, if they have not done so, can I ask him if he intends to exercise his prerogative under the Constitution to request that they resign? And thirdly, if he does not intend to do that, where stands the principle of collective responsibility in government?
Legislation, yeah. No problem. Well, in relation to these matters, as I say, matters are being finalised when I was coming down to the House.
Deputy Barrett, please. Deputy Barrett, please. Deputy Barrett, we're going to have to proceed if you don't stop interrupting, and I'll be asking you to leave.
Deputy Committee, I say, resigned as chairman of the Education Committee. That should rock the vanguard.
In relation to the matter, it will be published, as I say, tomorrow, and be dealt with. I'll convey to the deputy what the final arrangements are later on this evening. No, it's no secret. It's just a matter of just.
Deputy Burton. Deputy Burton. Will you Deputy Burton, I will call you when it's appropriate, please. Deputy Burton.
Are you pursuing on ground?
Deputy Burton.
Donegal, Alan, I didn't.
Deputy Emilio.
Taoiseach. Thanks, Taoiseach.
Try and rein her in now and again. In relation to sorry, Deputy. Well, I mean, you know, well, every time I get up to speak, you allow her to speak, so. No, it's not like you to let people.
Let's proceed.
I mean,
let's proceed.
Oh, I'll apologise. Of course, I'll apologise for that remark. But I mean, is anyone going to apologise when I get up to speak and people interrupt me all the time? Does anyone apologise? No, it's just there's no problem. There's no problem. No problem. There's no problem.
We have continuous interruptions from the Deputy and Chuck the Keevin O'Callaghan, right that. And Chuck the Keevin O'Callaghan. Deputy Burton, please. Chuck the Keevin O'Callaghan.
Will the details of the arrangements, deal, call it as you please, with the European Union, the International Monetary Fund, will the details of this arrangement be published? Will it be debated here in the House? Will we have the opportunity to address the detail of what has been agreed, arranged with the ECB, the EU and the IMF in this House? And can the Taoiseach tell us when first the engagements with these entities took place? How long have the engagements, the long denied engagements with the ECB, the European Commission and the IMF in the context of coming to an arrangement now signalled over the course of the weekend gone by?
These questions can be posed later on.
Well, I think it's
for the order of business.
We would like to know how long it has been. And finally, if I may, if I can ask, appropriate to, I mean, my question in relation to, will we get the chance to address the detail here in the House? And in relation to the 4-year plan to be published tomorrow, the arrangements have been indicated, but will there be a direct opportunity for address here in the Dáil? And will the Dáil have the chance to vote on the 4-year plan itself? Will there be a proper debate Or are we only looking once again at this series of statements after statements? Will there be a proper debate? Will the members of this House have the opportunity to pass judgment in relation to the detail of that plan?
Well, first of all, in relation to the earlier inter-reaction, I want to make it clear that I was asking the leader to rein in the deputy leader, not in any other capacity. I just felt, I didn't feel it was uncalled for, given the fact that I'm being constantly interrupted every time I get up to speak by your deputy leader, and that's a constant feature of leaders' questions, where there seems to be a facility for two of your party to speak on leaders' questions, whereas there's only one of ourselves. And I just think it's a fair point to make. That constantly, it's not an intermittent matter, constantly either speaking over or indeed during what I have to say. And I don't accord that disrespect or that discourtesy to you or to any other leader in the House. I listen attentively to everything that's been said, but when I get up, it seems everyone has the licence to say what they wish. And I'm just, well, Arthur, you know, there are times even when you know, it gives yourself a chance to catch your own breath. But I don't want to make any more issue of that, and I certainly would apologise if anyone took offence. But that's not my intention.
Yes.
But can I just say, there are very few witnesses.
You are not going, Deputy, we're not going to have a lecture from you on this matter. Will you resume your seat? Deputy, will you resume your seat, please? Deputy, will you resume your seat and show some respect for the chair of Dáil Éireann? Deputy, will you resume your seat, please?
I don't wish to engage in an issue. You know, I'm just making the point that, you know, I was just hoped that the same courtesy would be shown to me from time to time, and as has been, for whatever reason, a constant feature of the deputy leader's attendance at leaders' questions to constantly interrupt, for whatever reasons. I think she'll be deputy leader the deputy will be deputy leader for another good while, I'm sure. In relation to the matter, the actual matter we want to discuss, the discussion that was being asked was the debate in the House. The 4-year plan would, of course, must be discussed here in the House. The first instalment of that plan will be the budget, and that will be an opportunity for people to vote on the plan, because that will be the 2011 implementation of a plan, and it's upon its implementation that will have its effects. So I look forward to a discussion, a constructive discussion. It will form, of course, the basis we believe for and the context for the budget and for the other discussions that are ongoing at the moment.
Deputy,
very briefly.
Just
to point out to the Taoiseach, he's saying that we'd have the chance to vote on the measures in the 4-year plan as they would present in the budget. But that's not the case, Taoiseach. We don't actually vote on the budget. I'm asking you again.
This matter is going to have to be pursued at a different time and in a different fashion. But on the order of business.
It is, absolutely. And I mean, this is about ordering of business here into the future, the most important issue presenting today. I'm asking the simple question again. Will we have the chance not only to debate, but to vote on the 4-year plan itself, Taoiseach? Not in any piecemeal expose of it through the budget measures or anything else. Will we have a proper debate and the opportunity to pass judgment by division?
The 4-year plan will set out for greater, as a confidence-building measure in respect of the strategy that this government and successive governments will have to make in relation to the adjustment of over 15 billion. People will be able to make whatever political choices have to be made on an annual budgetary basis. But the plan has to set out what the level of correction is and proceed from there. The budget process and the finance bill and the decisions to be taken on books of estimates on an annual basis is the vote that's taken by the House in relation to economic financial policy in the country. And that's when that will happen. And in relation to the plan, it is a plan that can be set out and debated here in the House this week and next week.
That's what you're saying.
Deputy, you're going to have to pursue it at a different time. Deputy Joneberg. Deputy, I've called Deputy Joneberg. Please.
He has just confirmed.
Deputy Joneberg.
On the same matter, it has been a normal practice of government that when major documents are being published, that the opposition, in confidence and subject to embargo, receive an advance copy of such documents. I want to ask the Taoiseach, given that I won't be at the attendance in the National Conference Centre tomorrow because, well, we aren't invited to those, it's for the media. Can I ask Taoiseach that the normal courtesy arrangements will apply, where we will receive an embargoed copy? I would suggest by midnight tonight, given that it is a 4-year plan and it will require an amount of study. If not, if you could give us the time at which we will be given a copy of the plan. Obviously, there is very strong international media interest, and I think it is unwise of the government not, in fact, to give a copy of the plan.
It's not necessary for you to elaborate on the point. You have made your point about it.
Can I remind the Taoiseach that earlier the Taoiseach was offering that we would meet various officials, Irish and international, and be briefed. What we really would like, Taoiseach, is an actual copy of the plan so that we can study it in advance of the launch and pronouncements by the government. Can you confirm that the normal arrangements will apply?
I mean, Mr. Finance, in relation to the plan itself, in relation to budgetary matters, I think it's an hour in advance from memory that these things are arranged for. But I'd have to check on the protocol on that. So it's a question really of making those sort of arrangements. But the launch itself, I mean, the plan will be debated. It's launched in the normal way by the government. We're not about to put forward a resolution to the House tomorrow for people to get consideration in relation to that. So just check what the protocol is in relation to launches of development plans and things of that nature. And whatever the normal arrangements are in relation to that, I will see what the story is. But I can't say offhand what those arrangements are.
Now, before proceeding with business, I wish on my own behalf, on behalf of members of the All-Ireland, to offer a Chéad Míle Fáilte and most sincere welcome to His Excellency Mr. Ja Song Nam, Ambassador to Ireland for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. I express the hope that you will enjoy your visit and that it will be successful and of mutual benefit to both. We now move to